According to a news article published in the Economic Times on November 21st, big problems are on the way for Adani Groups. Kenyan President William Ruto announced the cancellation of two major deals involving India's Adani Group. The first is the procurement process for expanding Kenya's main airport, and the second is a $700 million power transmission agreement with an Adani unit. The cancellations follow U.S. prosecutors' indictment of Adani for allegedly conspiring to bribe Indian officials in a $265 million scheme. Let's go in details of issue recently cropped up for Adani Group. Kenyan President William Ruto said on Thursday he had ordered the cancellation of procurement process to expand the country's main airport, in which the government was considering a proposal by Adani Group. Ruto said he had also directed the cancellation of a more than $700 million deal the Energy Ministry had signed with a unit of the Adani Group to construct power transmission lines. This comes after U.S. prosecutors indicted Adani for conspiring with executives of a former New York-listed company to devise a $265 million scheme to bribe Indian officials and boost their solar energy business. Adani Group denied the allegations as baseless, while Indian government officials haven't commented so far. Adani Energy Solutions in October signed a 30-year, $736 million public-private partnership deal with the Kenya Electrical Transmission Company. A court suspended the contract in the same month. Let's see, what are the main allegations against Adani's? U.S. prosecutors charged Gautam Adani, his nephew Sagar Adani, who is director at Adani Green, and 6 others with alleged bribery and fraud related to renewable energy projects in India that benefited the tycoon's company and India's Azure Power, which was listed on the NYSE until late 2023. In 2020, the unsealed indictment from Wednesday shows executives of Adani Green and Azure knowingly and willfully conspired and agreed to corruptly offer, authorize and pay bribes to government officials in India to obtain or retain business advantages. Adani and his executives have also been accused of making false and misleading statements to investors and lenders in the United States regarding the company's anti-bribery commitments and practices while raising money from them. Between 2021 and 2024, Adani raised more than $3 billion in loans and bonds, including from investors in the United States. Gautam and Sagar Adani were engaged in the bribery scheme during a September 2021 note offering by Adani Green that raised $750 million, including approximately $175 million from U.S. investors. The Adani Green offering materials included statements about its anti-corruption and anti-bribery efforts that were materially false or misleading, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission said. The Adanis earlier this year made misleading statements to the public, the Indian Stock Exchange, and investors despite being made aware of the U.S. investigation in 2023, the prosecutors alleged. The case has just arisen, and we will have to watch how the findings and further reports unfold. Please subscribe the channel for more national and international news.